When kids play in a sandbox, they can do and build anything they want. In crypto-based virtual world games, user-generated content, the UGC, gives players the same level of freedom. Here are the top 10 best Metaverse games. Before we start our countdown, we want you to subscribe us to enjoy latest videos more often. Number 10. Sandbox. Sandbox is, as the name suggests, a sandbox-style game. It's available on an impressive number of the platforms. Sandbox is available on iOS, Android, and Windows. The game's come to many people's attention thanks to its illustrious player base. Big names like Snoop Dogg and deadmau5 can be found within the system. And even huge bands like the Smurfs have stakes in the game. What's more, Sandbox has an impressive 7% share in the Metaverse as a whole. This brings up the question of how the game has managed to gain such notice and popularity. Like many Metaverse popular games, it has a lot to do with the community. Metaverse games are all about the personal freedom, and users within the Sandbox have used that freedom to create games of their own within the Sandbox game maker. This enables users to create their own games in the Sandbox and even monetize them. Number 9. Decentraland. It shouldn't be any surprise that popular Metaverse games would leverage the best parts of the Metaverse. And Decentraland highlights the fact that Metaverse games can exist in what's essentially an endless and borderless world. Decentraland offers players an exciting parallel to the real world. And people are using that new land to create their own economy with the real estate and digital artists. It has two main tokens for currency. Land is an NFT that denotes virtual land ownership. And MANA is used as a cryptocurrency to purchase the land and various virtual goods. Users or even companies can create these goods. Both of these economic tokens are tied into the blockchain. People who own land can customize it with new animations and interaction options. And of course, they can build within central land. However, the actual gameplay elements in the system such as VR support are still somewhat lacking. Number 8. Crypto voxels. Metaverse games are often tied into the blockchain, and crypto voxels certainly fits into that as well. In fact, it was created on the Ethereum blockchain using the ERC-721 token. Many of the Metaverse popular game feature strong economies, and one couldn't hope for anything stronger than a game literally built from the start on the blockchain. Crypto Voxel has a strong economy filled with virtual land deals, art tied to NFTs, and the ability to modify those assets. It essentially aims to mirror the real world with VR, concerts, and other immersive features. Crypto Voxels boasts a solid real estate market. Origin City, owned by the corporation, is one of the game's central features. But any individual can buy their own land to create or add blocks, insert audio or images, or even give away for free if they want to. All it takes to participate is an Ethereum wallet. Number 7. Horizon Worlds. Horizon Worlds stands as one of the Metaverse games with the most impressive backing possible. Facebook, now known as Meta, is heavily invested in the Metaverse. Horizon Worlds is its most crucial software-based gaming effort. Horizon Worlds is similar to Facebook in that it prioritizes socialization. You can hang out with up to 20 people at a time, and it's easy to invite your friends and family or meet entirely new people. Of course, popular Metaverse games need solid gameplay, and Meta is bringing that to fruition through players' ability to implement code within the game. For example, players can create script blocks, chain them together to create advanced functionality. Players use that ability to create some of the most advanced and immersive games in the Metaverse. One of the only downsides is that it doesn't offer any way to make money yet. Number 6. Somnium Space. Somnium Space is one of the Metaverse games which takes the idea of an online world very seriously. The developers don't just look to participate as players, they are thought of as citizens. Unsurprisingly, that focus has resulted in a lot more attention to presentation than many of the other multiverse popular games. Somnium Space has partnered with Microsoft to ensure it can sell to meet any player demand, and the game has a strong focus on virtual reality interfaces. However, it also supports a 2D model that can be used on either desktop or mobile devices. The strong presentation comes with equally strong creative power. Citizens can create, buy, and sell almost anything within it. The system has full support for external NFTs and allows for the use of the ERC20 game currency. The strong level of the scripting supported means that citizens can even weave interactability into the various things they create. Number 5. Roblox. When people talk about Metaverse games, it's almost a given that Roblox will come up. Roblox was created in 2006 and grew in popularity within the second half of the 2010s. The free-to-play model has resulted in a large user base, and the game's virtual currency, Robux, was many people's first introduction to Metaverse economy. However, Roblox's most significant draw when compared to the other Metaverse popular games is the level of the user-generated content. It's quite common for player-made objects or art to appear within a Metaverse-based game. But Roblox is easily the king of user-generated games. Roblox is home to a seemingly unlimited number of games made by the players rather than the Roblox company. This overwhelming wealth of the content has led to over 164 million monthly active users as of August 2020. With expanded VR support, it's easy to see that Roblox will continue as a popular option. There's also a wide variety of the other Metaverse popular games to explore. The next Metaverse game fall into a few different subcategories. They're open world, centralized sandbox, or NFT and blockchain-based play-to-earn games. Number 4. Minecraft. Minecraft was originally created as a browser extension back in the mid-2000s. An idea born in the wake of the early Web 2.0 tech has matured into one of the most popular Metaverse games. Its distinctive graphical style is notable, allowing players to create blocky but beautiful structures. The game essentially gives an entire Metaverse to every individual player. The player is unleashed into a living world, with creatures, nature, and resources to work with. Survival mode even have deadly creatures to avoid. Metaverse popular games tend to have a heavy social element, and Minecraft is no exception to that trend. The game makes it easy to invite friends along for the experience, and YouTube streamers have made Minecraft builds into their own unique genre. The game even has support for virtual reality. Players can truly feel at home using its VR mode within the vast world. Number 3. Illuvium. Illuvium adds a unique element of the RPGs to the experience of Metaverse games. Players are let loose in a giant game world that they can explore to their heart's content. But the game world also allows players to build an army of Illuvials. These entities aren't just gameplay elements, they're also valuable assets that can be sold or traded as NFTs. Every Illuvial has unique characteristics and attributes. These include many of the staples of the standard RPGs. For example, Illuvials have attack speed, damage capability, etc. The value of an Illuvial functions as a combination of these stats and overall rarity. A strong, rare Illuvial is also a valuable NFT. Sales are made even easier thanks to a native token called ILV. It even provides membership in the game's decentralized autonomous organization. This means that players get more of a stake in the game, the more they participate within it. Number 2. So Rare. So Rare is a rarity among Metaverse games due to its singular focus on one of the particular sport. So Rare is a fantasy football dream come to life. Metaverse popular games often have a particular draw for different interests. And in the case of the So Rare, that interest is football and collectible cards. So Rare has its players take on the role of the manager of sorts. They can create virtual teams made up of 5 different football players. An interesting point in the process stems from where the football players come from. Players are represented as a blockchain card that sits on the So Rare system. Some of the cards are essentially licensed digital collectibles. These cards are categorized by their scarcity. They're either limited, rare, super rare, or unique. The scarcity of these cards comes into play thanks to the blockchain. Each card has a unique item that can accrue value thanks to that scarcity. Number 1. Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity became famous as an early example of a video game economy tied to a virtual ecology. The game gives players the chance to grow creatures similar to Pokemon. These creatures can engage in combat with each other based on body parts and overall type. These include categories such as bug, bird, plant, and more. But there is far more to the game than just raising up the Axies. It's one of the popular Metaverse games since a thriving economy has built up around Axie development. All of the game assets are tied to the blockchain as unique tokens. And because they are unique, they can all be bought and sold by the players. The process of raising the Axies and hunting their skills can almost be thought of as akin to animal breeders. And similarly, players can sell their Axies for a profit. So, this is it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Also, don't forget to comment and let us know about your thoughts and opinions.